What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sincere B with my review of Monday Night Raw, March the 3rd, 2014. Apologize for not being here last week. I was not feeling good all week. And it was a good week, too. I wanted to discuss the WWE Network was coming out. It was following the pay-per-view. I was like, why did this have to happen to me on that week? But anyway, it's past and gone. So let's go ahead and get right back into the routine and do the Monday Night Raw review now. So Monday Night Raw started off. The first thing happened was CM Punk music came on, and I was like, hell's no. He is not here, is he? And nope, he wasn't there. Stupid ass Paul Heyman came out, got into the middle of the ring, sat down in a yoga stance. I'm like, whoa, Paul Heyman do some yoga? That's a pretty nice move, Paul. Anyway, Paul Heyman said he wanted to talk about or tell a story about a Paul Heyman guy who loves to rebel, who has too many tattoos. A Paul Heyman guy who the authorities said he would never make it in the WWE because he was too small. A Paul Heyman guy who's not afraid to say what's on his mind. A Paul Heyman guy who actually still, as of today, lives in Chicago, and Raw is in Chicago. And then he said, Paul Heyman guy, this guy is CM Punk. And there's a lot of reasons, things to blame for CM Punk not being around. One thing is that you can blame the people. You can blame the WWE people. It's their reason. It's you and I, the reason why CM Punk is not around anymore. Also, he says one other person you can blame too is The Undertaker. Because, of course, CM Punk couldn't break his streak. He says Undertaker's fault that CM Punk is not there. Now, in my mind, for a minute, I was like, oh, shit, is Paul Heyman actually taking up for CM Punk? And I should have known better, but I didn't think about it. Then I was saying, you know what? The only way we can get this resolved and pay Undertaker back for making CM Punk not be here is Brock Lesnar breaking his streak. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. It's not even about CM Punk. It's really about Brock Lesnar. So anyway, he said that Brock Lesnar's going to break his streak and blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar come out there. He called Brock Lesnar his new best friend in the whole wide world. So Brock comes out there, takes the mic from Paul, and then he claims that he don't make claims that he don't back up. And he said the Undertaker was afraid of him, and he's going to break that streak or end that streak of the Undertaker. I'm like, yeah, right. That ain't going to happen because all the people that Undertaker has wrestled and who did not break his streak, I don't see them letting him, of all people, break Undertaker's streak if it even ever gets broken. I don't think it would be Brock Lesnar that's going to be the one to do it. But maybe WWE is trying to throw in some monkey wrenches. We'll see. As that went on, they got done talking. Brock and Paul Heyman started to leave the ring, went up the ramp. As they started up the ramp, Mark Henry came out because he's still pissed because Brock messed his arm up. So they got into a fight. For a minute, Mark Henry was handling Brock, but then Brock caught him, threw him against the steel steps, cleared off the announcing table, hit Mark Henry in the forehead with the steel steps, and then picked him up and F5'd him on the announcing table. I was like, damn, that table is flat. So Mark Henry got beat up again. This has been a bad 2 weeks for Mark Henry. He got his ass kicked quite a few times, man. So I don't know what's going on with that. First match of the night is the New Age Outlaws versus the Usos. It was a tag team championship match. The Usos won and now had a tag team belt. They deserve it, man. I was so happy, man. I like the Usos, man. They really entertaining. They some hustlers. They some grinders. They some high flyers. They good wrestlers. They deserve that belt. And I'm glad to see they finally got it. So congrats to the Usos for winning that tag team championship for the first time. Aaron Paul, the star of Need for Speed, was the WWE Monday Night Raw guest star. They showed a trailer of the movie Need for Speed. Then they went to the back and showed some of the divas watching the trailer. Bella Twin, Natalia, Oksana, and Lisa Fox was watching the trailer. Then Oksana said something. I didn't get what she said. Her accent was so deep. And sometimes she's saying she wanted to ride Aaron also. And the diva was like, what? What are you talking about? And then she said, well, I like fast cars. So I didn't get that. So if you know what she actually said, leave it down below in the comments. Let me know. Second match with Big E versus Cesaro. Big E won this match. But he won this match because dumbass Swagger jumped in again, causing Cesaro to get DQ'd. Big E got caught in a Cesaro spin, got spun around 10 times. When Cesaro let him go, so Big E was on the mat, dizzy as hell. Swagger jumped into the ring during the match, dropped the Swagger bomb on Big E, and got disqualification for Big Cesaro, causing Big E to win. So Swagger's been hating on Cesaro for a minute now because Cesaro gets so popular, everybody liking him. He got a nice match coming up in the pay-per-view. And then while they looking at each other confused, Big E got up, cost Cesaro, put him in a big ending, and left the ring, man. But there's more and more people cheering for Cesaro, even myself, man. I want Cesaro to win. Not a great match, but it is what it is. The third match was the Shield versus the Wyatt. By far the best match of the freaking night. This match was the shiznick. This match was so good, it had people in that stadium standing up and chanting, "This is awesome," the whole night. Everybody hustled. Everybody did things. The Wyatts did win that match. The match started out with Seth Rollins. He went off. I never seen that dude fly around like he did. He flew around, did a lot of nice matches. Ambrose, but it's crazy. Ambrose is just crazy. Ambrose weird to you? He's weird to me. I would like to see Bray Wyatt and Ambrose do a one-on-one, no DQ match. Anything goes, man. That would be a sick-ass ECW type match. I can guarantee you. Anyway, the match went on. Seth Rollins was doing good. While the match was going on, they had Ambrose was kind of getting beat down in the ring. Seth Rollins was getting beat down in the ring. So Ambrose kind of got down from the corner and went around the ring to kind of go on the side of the Wyatt family, making Roman Reigns having to go get him. So when that happened, Seth Rollins was getting beat so bad, he finally crawled to the corner, but was nobody there to tag him out. So they pulled Seth Rollins back into the ring and started beating him down some more. So finally he got a tag out. He tagged in Ambrose. Ambrose got in there doing this crazy shit. Dropped the DDT on Bray, was nasty. But then they started whooping on Ambrose pretty bad. And they knocked Reigns out the ring, so Reigns on the floor. So Ambrose went to the corner. The only person who was there was Seth Rollins to tag out Seth. But when he went to tag out Seth, Seth stepped away and then tagged him out. I'm like, oh, snap. I was thinking all this time that Ambrose was going to do that first. But it was Seth Rollins who did that first. And then Seth started to leave the ring, going up the ramp. So now Ambrose in the ring, getting his ass beat some more. Roman Reigns has to get up, chase down Seth. Says, "What you doing, man?" And Seth said, "You know what? I can't be the glue no more. I can't hold you two, the group together, while you and Ambrose arguing with each other and trying to one-up each other. So you're on your own." So now it was just, so Roman Reigns had to go back into the ring, help Ambrose out, while Seth Rollins sits on the ramp looking like he was mad at himself, but still done got into the match. So the match went on. Again, the match was crazy hot, man. My man, Luke Harper, flew through the ropes, man. He took off. This big dude took off and flew through the ropes, went airborne. You had Roman Reigns spearing Eric Rowan on the announcing table. Then Luke Harper caught Ambrose with a huge foot. And that's when Luke Harper flew through the ropes. And then finally at the end, of course, Bray caught Ambrose with the Sister Abigail and put him in Sister Abigail, and it was over. So that happened. So now I'm confused. Now you got Seth Rollins kind of messed up the deal. And I thought Ambrose could be the one that really caused most damage, but this could be really confusing now. So the Shield is probably going to be really done pretty soon. The next thing happened was Renee Young interviewed Batista. He said the Yes Movement is stupid, and Daniel Bryan will never be a superhero, and Daniel Bryan can never be as great as him. Blah, blah, blah. The fourth match was Fandango and Summer Rain versus Santino and Emma. It was a mixed tag team match. Santino and Emma won. It was stupid. It wasn't a good match at all. I didn't enjoy it at all. Let's move on. The fifth match was Christian versus Sheamus. Sheamus did win. Again, another boring match. This match was so boring. The crowd was standing, but they were chanting, "This is awful. This is awful." Ouch. I'm like, damn, that's gotta hurt to hear that shit in the background, especially following a great match like the Shield versus the Wyatt. So that happened to that. Then after the match, Renee Young called Sheamus in the back, started interviewing him, but then Christian jumped Sheamus from the back, beat Sheamus down, told Sheamus he would always be around, never count him out, and kind of whipped him down for like maybe 5 minutes. The sixth match was the Bella Twins versus Oksana and Alicia Fox. The Bella Twins won. Nothing special about that match. Let's move on. Daniel Bryan has challenged Triple H for a match at WrestleMania 30. Triple H said it ain't going to happen. And Triple H called Daniel Bryan a B-plus player. And then more talking. There's a lot of talking tonight. I'm not going to get into the talking part. I want action. The next match was Del Rio versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler did win that match. Pretty quick match. Aaron Paul from the movie Need for Speed brought Ziggler out in a nice Mustang. But Ziggler didn't win that match, and nothing special about that match either. So they announced a new inductee for the WWE Hall of Fame, Paul Bearer. That's a good choice, I thought, man, because the guy was weird. He managed and fathered some of the top best WWE stars of all time, Undertaker, Kane, and Mankind. So you got to give him the Hall of Fame because the boy was cold and eerie. So good choice. Congrats to Paul Bearer for making that. The seventh match was Big E versus Jack Swagger. I was thinking the same thing. Like, Big E is in a second match? What the hell? Anyway, Jack Swagger won because as soon as the bell rung to start the match, Cesaro jumped into the ring and put Big E in a neutralizer, which I thought was BS, man. I'm upset how they treating Big E. Big E got the belt. How you gonna let this big guy, strong as he is, get into the second match with these two fools fighting each other, get to the second match and have Cesaro getting out and put in that slow executing pitiful neutralizing move on Big E? I thought that was some straight up bullshit in that script, and I was Big E. I'd be mad that script was even written for me. But anyway, it happened. Got Big E out. Jack Swagger was mad, which I don't know how he can be mad. He already messed up two Cesaro's matches, but Jack Swagger was mad. He put Cesaro twice in the ring. The second time he pressed Cesaro grabbed him and got him set up to be put into the Cesaro spin, but Zeph Cutler stopped him, told Cesaro, put him down, help your brother up, which he did. Then told them both to hug it out, which they did. But that feud is getting bigger because Swagger is just a hater right now. He's hating on Cesaro's success, and this is going to continue, guarantee you. But again, back to that Big E thing, is bullshit. Anyway, John Cena came out to address the Wise family, blah, blah, blah. A lot more talking. We're not getting to the talking. The last match was Daniel Bryan versus Batista. Randy Orton was on the side watching, doing the match. Steph, Kane, Triple H walked out there. Daniel Bryan went off for a while there, and it was another DQ. But Daniel Bryan went off, speared Batista. He ended up spearing Kane. Kane got up on the ropes. He kicked Kane out the ropes. Kane hit Triple H. And then, not looking, Batista got up and speared Daniel Bryan. While Daniel Bryan was on the mat, Triple H got the microphone and stood over Daniel Bryan and said, "I'm tired of your cartoon ass." And right when he said that, Daniel Bryan, boom, kicked Triple H on the side of his face, knocked him down. But of course, Batista got up, caught him in a Batista bomb, slammed him, left the ring. Triple H got up while Daniel Bryan was down, took off his coat and his tie, and put Daniel Bryan in the pedigree. And then they stood over Daniel Bryan, Kane, Triple H, and Stephanie. Stephanie was doing this, all nippity and everything, and she was doing this, and then it went off. So, crazy match right there. Nothing special though, but it is what it is. So overall, Raw was okay. To me, the match of the night is definitely by far the Shield versus the Wyatt family. That was the best match of the night. That to me made Monday Night Raw. The move of the night, I could have gave it a couple of different people. I'm going to give it to Luke Harper because the big guy took off and flew between two ropes, as big as he is, and went airborne. So you got to give him props for that. So down below in the comments, don't forget to leave your comments down below of your favorite match of the night, your favorite move of the night, how you like Raw, about the review in general. Also, did you get the WWE Network? How you liking it? Is it working for you? So far for me, it's been working fine. I'm really enjoying having it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That helps you know when I do new videos. Please share it with your friends. And also give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. I see you again on Thursday for my review on Main Event, and the Saturday my review on Friday Night SmackDown. It's your boy Sincere B. Come again, bring a friend. I'm out of here. Peace.